Hello everyone, my name is Nganda Mzafar Dizo and I'm so excited to share with you our next habitude, which is windshield and rear view mirror. And our theme is letting go of the comfort from our past and make progress. That if we want to make progress in life, we have to let go of the past and focus on what is ahead of us in order for us to make progress. So be blessed as you listen. So when I speak of a wind shield and a rear view mirror, what comes to your mind? And before even I elaborate about those two objects, let us let us see the picture of our habitude. We see there is a young man. He's busy driving, but his focus is on a rear view mirror instead of focusing on a windshield mirror. So what is a windshield mirror? So this is a mirror which protects the driver and other people in the vehicle from things like stones, dust, and insects. And also it helps a driver to see his destination. Whereas a rear view mirror is an object reflective, is an adjustable reflective device to give the driver the view of the road or vehicles of objects behind the car. So the difference of those two, one, windshield, it focuses in front, but rear view mirror, it focuses backwards, whereby the windshield, it represents our destiny, and the rear view mirror represents our past. And in our image, we're seeing a young boy driving, but he's focusing on the rear view mirror. In other words, he's focusing on the past. It doesn't move him from being moving. He's moving, but his focus, his mentality is in the past. He's moving, but his mind is in the past. I also learned that everyone focuses on something. So when you see that boy, he's focusing on something. He's moving in his destiny, in his destination. But his focus is not on his destination, but it is in the past. So we see his focus is already in the past. So what do you learn in that? So don't put your focus on our past experience, but we should always put our focus on our destination in order to reach our destiny. So I also learned that everyone in life focuses on the past or the future. And the question I have for you, my dear listener, where does your energy come from? Does it come from the past or it comes from the future? And another one, I also learned that when our dreams are bigger than our memories, we gain energy from the hope that lies ahead. So we must let go of comfort from our past We must let go the comfort from our past to make progress. That in order for us to make progress, we should let go. We should let go of our past. Yes, I also learned that most accidents that we see in life is by focusing on a rear view mirror, is focusing on our past. I also learned that being successful is not about your background. Yes, where you came from. So there is no any excuse that you can give that for me in being in this state is about maybe we are poor, where we come from, maybe that whereby you have an excuse that in your family there is no one who has ever traveled or ever drove a car. So it is beyond success. Successful is beyond your background. So it is not all about that the past of your ancestors. And I also learned in Isaiah that we have to forget the past because God does the new thing. That for you to enter a new thing, you have to forget the past. And also, I learned that look for something bigger. Gain energy from the hope that lies in me. Yes, so I learned that my energy comes from that hope that lies in me. I also learned in Philippians 3:12 to focus on one thing. For example, Paul said that this is one thing that he focuses on one thing, forgetting the past, looking forward to what lies ahead of him. So what helped Paul to reach his destination was he forgot the past and he put his focus on what was ahead of him. I also learned that we need to be compassionate about each other and also forgive ourselves. That even before you forgive others, first you have to first forgive yourself. Not having self-condemnation about your past experience. So after doing that, forgiving yourself, then you can be passionate about others, about others. And we have to not be comforted by the standards of the world, but we should renew our minds, as Romans says it. We don't have to look on our past. We should have to renew our minds for us to move forward. So in this, God wants us to look on the past, on our past experience in a positive way. Not in a negative way, but in a positive manner. Whereby those past experiences helps us to move forward, but we should not focus on them. Yes, our strength should not be derived in those past experiences, but in the hope that lies within us. I also learned that the rear mirror is good for just glancing, but glazing is about a windshield mirror. That you don't have to focus much on your past, You have to focus on your destination in order for you to reach your destiny. So gaze about your destination. I also learned that nobody will celebrate a failure, but they will celebrate success. That for you, in order for you to be celebrated, you have to live in your place of comfort and pursue your destiny or your destination to reach your destiny in order for you to be celebrated as a successful person. But if you stay in your place of comfort and you remain as a failure, people will not celebrate you. I also learned about the two personalities where Shan moved forward after his education experience. He moved forward and got a job, and also Evan, they moved forward and got jobs. That in these two personalities we see that when Shan got that job in a certain organization, he forgot the past. And after forgetting the past, he moved forward, learning new things about the role he was given, making new friends on his workplace, and also doing the role that he was given or assigned to do. So we see Evan, whereby when he got a job in a certain company, Evan, instead, he came with a past mentality. He never forgot his past. He remained in his past, though he moved on into a new business, whereby he never embraced the role that he was given. He neglected learning new things. Instead of making new friends, he remained with his old friends. He remained in the past, going back to the school that he was going to. These two personalities shared a picture of a windshield mirror and a rear view mirror. So Shane, who forgot his past, is a windshield view mirror. And Evan, who never forgot his past, who was walking in his past, is a representation of a rear view mirror. So in those two personalities, I learned that I should always be a Shan. I should always move forward. I should always get rid of those old friends. That in order for me to move forward, I should get rid of my past. I should get rid of my old relationship for me to move in this new relationship. I have to get rid of that old relationship. My focus should always, and my power, they should always rely on improving on my social capital, making friends of value, people who add value to me. So in life, we have those two kind of personalities. So this is a food of thought. So which kind of friends do you have? Do you hang with? Do you hang with Shane or do you hang with Evan? Whereby Evan is those past friends, and Shan, those are the new friends that add value on you. So at every level, there are people who come in our lives And some people come in shifts. So when those people come in our lives or in your life, you have to work with them wisely. I will not use you have to use them, but you have to cooperate with them wisely. And I also learned that we should be glancing on things, we should not be glancing on things back, but grazing on the things forward. That one I have talked about it. And also I've learned that I need to embrace new diversities. That if I enter a new relationship, I should not bring the things that I went through. I should forget them. For example, you can be in a relationship thinking that the things that they done to you, all men are the same, having that mentality, forgetting that this person that you've got, he can be innocent, doesn't know whether you went through some stuff. So I learned that I should take a new diversity. When I get a new job, I should not differ it from the previous job that I had. I should not compare them, but I should accept diversity to happen. I also learned that I should expand my social capital. I also learned to be busy, because if I'm not busy, I'll be occupied with funny things, whereby your old friends can come to you, or maybe these friends that you have can come to you and take you in things which does not have value, to waste your time. But you have something to do, people will always not come to you. Our past will help us to shape our future. Yes, but we should not hold on our past. But also, sometimes our past hold us back. And another one, I learned that if our memory are more important than dreams, we are in trouble. That if you, as a person, you hold more important on your past than your dreams, you are in trouble. In that, our dreams should be more important than our memory. I also learned that holding on the comfort of our past can keep us from grabbing our adventure that lies in our future. That there are things that can pass us by because of the past that we have experienced. For example, you can be a girl or a man, someone important comes in your life, and because you're holding on the past, you may end up losing that person, whereby your past will be making sense than that person who is coming in your life. So thank you, coach, so much for that revelation of a windshield and a rear view mirror. Yes, it has helped us to always get rid of our past and focus